Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Subnautica. We're on this weird mystery island and I'm going in with the flares. We have them, let's use them. So we can try and keep ourselves to the higher ground a little bit as well, potentially. Well, that's annoying. My flares just seem to completely disappear for a second there. I don't know where it's gone. See those little creatures scurrying around there. And now one of our flares has suddenly lit up. I'm trying to stay off the ground if I can, because that's where the creepy spider things are. Trying to come for me anyway, look. Got my knife armed and ready to defend myself if necessary. I'm going to scan one of these as well if I can. Cave crawlers. Scan it from a distance. See if we can learn a bit of info from it. They're very jumpy little things, aren't they? Whoa, that's a big jump. Agile, territorial, carrion feeder, well adapted to land and sea. So hiding in the sea wouldn't have done us any good. Assessment, necessary waste recycler, avoid or incapacitate. Seeks out corpses in packs before defending its claim while the corpse is devoured. Well, we're not dead. Well, not at the moment anyway. Not for lack of trying. So maybe it's trying to feed on something and it thinks we're trying to, nick its dinner. Let's continue exploring. Not being followed, good. Ah, infected. Yeah, we are definitely infected. I'm curious about these trees. Ming plants. Hardy specimen which grows on land. The vase-like trunk protects the root system from predation and self-repairs over time, expanding the characteristic cracks on the side. Doesn't say whether it can be used as food or not. Guessing not. Bulbo trees. Now, someone mentioned something about eating things from bulbo trees. Let's have a look. Edible and high water content as well. Analysis suggests the sap produced by this plant is poisonous to insects, but can be harvested and consumed by humans for its high water content. Okay, well let's try that. Let's check our inventory. Oh, look at that! Food 8, water 10. Very nice. We have actually got some cooked peeper that's starting to degrade a little bit. There's a pathway round there, look. Back down to the water. I don't want to fall off the edge because that'll hurt. But good to know that we have got a food source on these islands in those bulbo trees. Even if they do take up quite a lot of space in our inventory. We've got anything useful in here? A route down to the water. Nice little cove here. Scan the underneath of this a bit better. Coral shell plate. No practical applications. Grue clusters. Is this all just one big? No, there's got to be a couple of different things. What is this stuff that's falling off? Is that just bits of rock breaking off? Or is that waste being spat out by one of those? There's a lot of them. Look at them. There's loads of them. Alright, let's another look on land again. If I can find my way back up. Not that way. Another radio message. Ooh, mushrooms. Are these good or bad? Bad. Inedible. That answers that question. I'm still gutted over losing that high capacity tank. That could have been so useful. What about these vines? I wonder if we do anything with these, I wonder. No. Okay. Worth a try. Voxel shrubs. Just a plant, it would appear. No practical application. Is that something at the base of that tree? Can't tell. Another bulbo tree. I hear a crunchy noise and I don't know if it's something being eaten or something stealthily making its way towards us to eat us. Slightly disconcerting. Doesn't appear to be anything else we can scan around here. Is this just a random landmass then of no real significance? It's that. Oh no, there's something up there, look. Oh, a Jaffa cup. What is a Jaffa cup? Just fungus. Right, so we need to try and find a way up the side of that cliff. I don't know if we can get get around this way. We'll try. Yeah, it looks like we can climb our way up this way. That's something big. It looks like a crashed ship of some kind. Oh, there's another bit up there, look. Or is it a facility? It's kind of like a little pathway carved in the side of the hill here. Yeah, look, there's another one over there, look. Look at the wave effect. Looks a bit naff, if I'm honest. So what is this? Is this part of our ship? bulkhead door
Acquired.
is designed to separate compartments while reinforcing structural integrity. So this looks like something we can just, you know, build into a base in the future, perhaps. Ah, this is definitely from us, isn't it? This is Altera Tech. Open the supply crate. Ah, some more water. Very nice. Oh, and a PDA.
Integrating new PDA.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Is that what the infection is? Are we mutating into something that's part of the plant life? Or the wildlife? So I've got a grow bed.
Blueprint acquired.
And an observatory.
New blueprint acquired.
Genetic code shares some features with other local plant life, but this may be the result of DNA transfusion rather than natural evolution. Something else over here I haven't scanned, apparently. Oh, lantern fruit. Oh, is this food? Edible in an emergency. Ah, that's not bad. Oh, we're really thirsty. Yeah, that food's decomposing. Let's drop that. Oh, that doesn't last very long, does it? Look, it's rotten already. Okay, we're going to need to stay hydrated. Anything else in here we haven't scanned? It's our decomposing. Yeah, grub basket. Carnivorous plant. So, a little bit like a Venus flytrap kind of thing. It's getting dark again, look. So, I reckon we need to make our way over to the other one of these observatory areas. Just see if we can get to the very top of this. Can we even see the ship? Yes, there's the ship. Oh, look at that. There's another one down there. Okay, so let's carefully, he says, running down the side of a mountain, let's carefully try and make our way to that observatory. Try and pick up another data pad. We'll probably get some more information. And then make our way up there for the third and final one. Because that was data pad number 3, which indicates we got the final part of the little bit of story over here. Speckled rattler. This may act to ward off predators or even encourage them when used. Let's try it. Let's see if this is a way to scare off the spiders. Oh, there is no way. Okay. So we just have a sample. And there are the spiders. Oh, that went underneath, didn't it? There's a spider down there with that PDA. Okay, we're going to have to fight him down there in a minute. Let's open the data box. Ultra Glide fins. Okay, so as long as we don't die and lose those, we will have... we're out of flares. We will have a way of... moving a little bit faster, hopefully. They're frisky little buggers, aren't they? Alright, hopefully that spooked him off. Ah, a purple tablet. Now we know we're going to need one of those in the future.
Integrating new PDA data.
Are they going to come in? I hope not. I'd like to scan the desk without being attacked. Oh! So much for that.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, I killed it. So it is possible to kill them. Can't get through there. I wonder if we have to go back up top again. I'd like to be able to explore without being eaten. I think there was something else in here to scan as well. I thought I saw something else to scan. Oh, there we go. Wall planters. Multi-purpose room.
New blueprint acquired.
Anything else we can scan while we're in here?
New blueprint acquired.
Doesn't appear to be. That's actually got glass there, so we can't go through that way. We need to get into that lower level, and I think we're going to have to go down the ladder to get in there. But we've killed everything off by the look of it, so we should be okay to have a little look around. Chinese potato plants. Assessment edible. Nice. Exterior grow beds. We're going to scan all these things so that we've got the blueprints, and
New blueprint acquired.
hopefully we'll be able to start planting some food of our own. Oops. Oh, look at that. 12 and 14. Ooh, very nice. 12 and 3. Okay, good to know. No more spider things. Or cave crabs or whatever they're called. Ah, we can get in here, look. There's a PDA there.
Integrating new PDA data.
Supply crates. Oh, a battery. Very nice. And another PDA here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Okay, so that's Paul. That's the father of Bart. That's the log that we heard from Bart there, from the Degassi survivors.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of storm water? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bart, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. And no staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Interesting. Little bits of extra information. Is there anything else up here that we could scan? Spotlight.
New blueprint.
Very interesting. Okay, so we've explored this little area. We kind of need to make our way back up the hill here to the second of those habitats now. So I'll have a quick height check and see if we missed anything. It looks as though everything in that area got scanned that could be scanned. It's getting dark again. It's going to make it a little bit more treacherous underfoot. Our torch is almost out of power, so I'm really glad that we found that battery in that box, because we're going to need it very, very soon, by the look of it. Find a way through up here. We scale our way up. There's a cave there. I saw a cave entrance a little bit further down. I'm going to be careful here. Wonder if there was a way up around this side. Now that seems to be going down. Okay. Careful. I don't know if we can actually negotiate our way up. I really don't want to fall. Ooh, ow! And I fell. Has to be a way up. Ah, here we go. Here's our way up. It's one of those seed rattlers again, I think. Speckled rattler, yeah. More of those inedible mushrooms. And here we are at the third observation point. Plant pot we can scan.
New blueprint acquired.
Get ourselves a chair. And there is a PDA on the desk.
New blueprint acquired.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on
So very little information of any use on that one there.
Data.
So we've learnt a little bit of background about the Degassi crew, but not really anything that's going to help us out yet. Can we see any other landmarks around while we're up here, though? No, and the other island with the laser is the other side of the ship, so that's why we can't see that. Try and carefully negotiate my way down the slope. We're a bit thirsty, so we might just consume some plant life to top us up with some water. Is that rotted now? Yeah, it has. Okay, we'll drop that. Consume. Bulbo plants are really good for food and water. We'll keep going with an extra couple. Oops, wrong helmet. There we go. Food and water levels topped up nicely without using up our own resources. So, I guess it's time to get back in the water. Interesting little island. wondering if there's anything down there. It's a long way down and I'm not seeing anything at all. It's just endless deep down here. We've got a little bit of life coming into view at the bottom here. It's so far down, I don't really want to get too distracted down here because we'll run out of air. That's limestone. Yeah, we can get that closer to home. We'll grab a bit more salt though. I'm looking to see if I can see any bits of wrecked ship that we can scan. I'm thinking that we are going to need our Seamoth sooner rather than later. Oh, here we go. Here's a bit of wreckage. Alright, let's top up our air tanks. Because we're a fair way down, as you can see. Not much air left.
30 seconds.
I want to try and get those high density, or the high capacity, ultra high capacity tank blueprints back somehow. Absolutely devastated that we lost those. There's quite a bit of wreckage spread around over here, isn't there? I'm sure we can find something useful over here. Huge clump of salt there by the look of it. Can we get in this door? No, not without cutting it open. We don't have any silver. Not silver, sorry, any diamonds, so we can't create a cutter. What is that? That's something scannable. Moonpool Fragments. We need another one of those. If we can find that here as well, that would just really make my day. I get the feeling we need the Moonpool to be able to craft the Seamoth. Keeping an eye on the air. What is that? Prawn suits. Excellent. "40 seconds. I have to make a break for the surface in a moment. There's a lot of wreckage over here.
Seconds.
Yeah, let's make a break for the surface. It's going to be tight, but we should make it. Ooh, that was close. Alright, down we go. Let's continue scanning. It's getting darker as well. I have to keep alternating between this and the torch. There's something there, look.
Is unusually low. Cause unknown.
A data box. Vehicle upgrade console.
Near blueprint acquired.
Very nice. Is that piece of metal something? No, it's just a piece of metal. We've already tried to get in. Oh no, we haven't tried to get in here, have we? That door's locked, but there's an opening down here. Modification station fragment. We'll scan that. I'm watching the oxygen readout again. Oh, there goes my battery. Thank God for that spare. I just see a bit of prawn suit. No. Oh, hello. We were wondering how we could charge power cells. Now we know. And I need to think about getting out of here. Is there anything else in here to scan very quickly? There's a chair. We've already got a chair. Come on, get out. We need to get out.
Oxygen.
Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, there's still stuff that we haven't scanned down here. We are losing the light, which is making it very, very tricky to see things. I have to be very careful on this dive. Cannot afford to die before we get back and stash all this stuff. So, we're in the lower compartment there. We couldn't get in through that door. What about this one here? Nope. Any other doors that we can get in? Doesn't look like it, does it? Any other fragments of things that we can use?
New blueprint acquired.
It's so dark, it's so hard to see. Oh, there's stuff down there, and I don't really want to dive down there. Moonpool Fragment. Is that enough? Yes. Excellent.
New blueprint acquired.
The only thing that would finish this off now would be to be able to get a complete charging bay. Assuming that we didn't already. Thermal plant fragments. Another Moonpool fragment. Another thermal plant fragment.
30 seconds.
And that's it. I think we've pretty much picked the area clean. Plus we're almost out of air again. Time for us to head back home, I think. Back to the safety of the pod.
Oxygen.
Take a look at our new blueprints. Right, where is the pod? There. 1,000 meters away. Is that below us? Oh, wow. That is very, very close to that Leviathan. Luckily, they seem to be reasonably friendly. So that Degassi habitat is potentially where Bart and Paul and Mida ended up. I would like us to be able to actually explore that with an underwater submersible. And if I'm right, this moon pool, assuming we can craft it, should hopefully allow us to now craft the first of the submersibles. Nearly back. Just a couple hundred meters to go. want to get those new flippers looked at as well. So many things that we could potentially, improve thanks to that little sort of run out to that island and the surrounding area. Let's do that message in a moment. Let's take a look at the Fabricator first of all. So, the Sea Glide, we can't do anything about that. I wonder, is that Moonpool thing... Oh, light sticks. That'll be useful as well. I wonder if the moon thing is something that needs to be built with a habitat builder. In which case, we need a wiring kit and a computer chip. We've got plenty of gold. We haven't got any silver, though. Might be worth us crafting an air bladder as well. Let's have a look at those new fins. Where are the new fins? Why they wouldn't have those? That's maybe our basic resource creator here can only do so much. That's possible. Make some more water. So, let's consume water. Health is fine. Yeah, I think we're going to need to start building a habitat somewhere, so we can start building some of these items that we're seeing, like the battery charger and all that good stuff. It'd also give us somewhere to stash these as well. We can take these small bits of water out now. Let's stick one of those in there. Dead batteries, we'll get rid of those for now. I'm going to take one of these nutrient blocks just in case we get stuck somewhere. Lithium, let's stash that as well. We need one more silver. And what else do we need for a microchip? It was copper wire. Do we have any copper wire left? Or did we use it all? I guess we used it. Yeah, it looks like we did. So we can need some copper, and we need some table coral samples. We'll make a microchip, and then we'll look at the other part we need. There's our table coral. We haven't scanned that yet, so we'll give it a quick scan. We need 2 bits, I think. What else was there? We need copper. So we need to go looking for limestone. A bit more metal salvage I just spotted over there. And a bit more there as well. I'm hoping we haven't picked this area clean of all the limestone, and we can still find some. Otherwise we will have to move on. But I don't want to move too far away, if at all possible. There's some sandstone. Is that going to be silver? Yes. Come back, silver. There we go. That should give me enough for another wiring kit. Copper, excellent. Scan that one. Whatever's in there. Or whatever was in there. There we go. Here's some more limestone. That's titanium. We'll take it. Probably need it at some point. Ah, no, I can't pick up the copper. Let's not lose sight of it. I can drop off that. Don't want that anymore.
30 seconds.
Pick up the copper. Is that metal salvage? Yes, it is. So, with the stuff that we just grabbed, we have the basics that we need to create our computer chip. Bar, I think, possibly one extra ingredient. I think we should be good now, because we've got the gold, and we've got the table coral that we need, the computer chip itself. Let's see. I need the copper wire, don't I? Let's craft the copper wire. There we go. Computer chip.
New blueprint acquired.
Got a blueprint for an advanced wiring kit. What was it we were trying to make? I forgot what we were looking to make. What was it we were going to make? Oh, it was the building tool, wasn't it? Yeah, with the habitat builder. So we need a wiring kit and we need another battery. Okay, so wiring kit and another battery. I don't have any copper left, do I? No. How much space do I have left in my inventory? A little bit. I'm really thirsty again all of a sudden. Alright, so more copper needed. Still not got enough copper. We've already got a mobile vehicle base, so we don't need that. We'll keep that there in case we need to scan it for raw materials at some other point. There's some lime. Please be copper. No, titanium. Ignore that. Stalker tooth. There's a stalker somewhere in the area because he's snarling at us. More titanium that we don't need. Radiation detected. Oh, we're drifting a bit too close to the ship, I think. So let's switch helmets. There we go. That'll protect us. In case we accidentally drift a little bit too close again. Oh! Crash fish. But we did see... Oh, another one. Managed to avoid that one. We did see some limestone. Copper. Excellent. It's really laggy in this little spot here. I don't know if it's the close proximity of those two nests and the egg, or what, but that little cave there, incredibly laggy. There seems to be a lot of stuff going on here. Brain coral. I'd completely forgotten about this stuff. It's been so long since we've used it. See something in there. Yeah, it's a bit of weed. I think we've already come and scanned all the stuff in this area before. Yeah, we've already got the grav trap. Another bit of grav trap stuff there as well. We still haven't actually tried that out yet. That's something we need to look at using. It's got really laggy. There's that sand shark rising. Is that a table? Or just a door or something? I want to be careful over here. Scanner room fragments. Could be useful.
Integrating new PDA data.
Move away from the sand shark. Straight towards the stalker. Ah, damned if we do, damned if we don't. Whoa! Yeah, he's there. Just letting us know he's there. Come on, give me some more copper. No! More copper. Maybe this piece. Yes, copper. Come back, copper. Come back. Come back. Thank you. Right, so, avoid getting eaten. Turn off the torch. I'm really kind of gutted that some of those blueprints that we scanned and acquired don't seem to... Sorry, acquired. According to the AI there, they don't seem to be showing up. So maybe we didn't lose the high capacity, the ultra high capacity tank. Maybe we still have those blueprints somewhere, but we just don't have the ability to use them yet. Maybe we need a facility to be able to bring those to life, which is why we don't have the ultra flippers either. Look, we've got regular fins, but no ultra fins that we scanned. So that's a little frustrating. I can make my battery now. Is that my advanced wiring kit? It is. We don't need that yet, but we can craft them. We do need a battery. And we should now be able to craft the habitat tool. There we go. Alright, so we're pretty much caught back up to where we were, in the sense that we can now start crafting ourselves a facility for us to start expanding, and I'm not sure where to build one yet, but we'll get one built.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good. No
that's the message to say, we're on our way to get you, and we're going to die in the process.
That only means you're overdue a whole lot.
Obviously, they don't know they're going to die, but they are. We know. We've seen it.
We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
So, this seems like a very good place for us to end this particular episode. Next time out, we will start to build a base. I think we'll keep it nice and close nearby here. It does look as though we can actually break those things down again once we've built them, from our kind of little experimenting with the tool last time out. So, we'll start to build a facility. Maybe that will then give us the ability to start creating those new blueprints. I want to get the moon... Actually, can I do that now, actually? Moonpool. So I need 2 ingots and some lubricants. With high energy and structural requirements. got some fireworks going in outside. Yeah. We'll look at building the Moonpool next time out, I think. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more Subnautica here on the PS4 very soon.